Hello everyone, let's start today's stream. Welcome back to another chill time, and today I'm making the background for this year's Christmas sale. Every year I make a background and I make a sale for Christmas, and you guys seem to enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. It's fun. I always come up with different backgrounds, and yeah, and this one I'm doing was actually a follower's suggestion, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna look. And yeah, let's just jump into it, keep working on it. Also, I found out some new stuff about Krita today. It was very mind-blowing actually. I found out that you can actually record a time-lapse in Krita, which is insane to me because I had no idea that was a possibility in this software, and it was a happy surprise because since I've been working more on Krita lately, been barely drawing on my iPad. I have not been posting many time lapses, so yeah, now I'll probably be able to come back into doing them, which is very exciting to me. And yeah, and also I found out a very handy tool that I thought only existed. That was kind of naive of my part, but like I thought that tool, I only had seen that tool on Callipeg, but it actually exists on Krita, which is very, very cool since it's a tool that allows you to color things more easily. Like, this is what it does. This is insanely handy. So, yeah, I just wanna to mention that because that will make my animation process very, very faster. That's one of the reasons I like to animate in Callipeg, and knowing that the tool is available on Krita too it made me very happy because I cannot make very complex things on Callipeg just because my iPad doesn't have enough memory. So knowing that I can do it on my computer is very, very, very cool. So yeah, that's that. And well, let's just keep working on this background here. I think it's gonna look very cute. Gonna add various Christmassy elements in it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, let's keep going. Also, I really loved how this perspective grid works here. It's really handy. It really is a very handy tool. That one I actually learned how to use it yesterday on live stream. I was actually live streaming while I was figuring out how to do it. But it really helps. Just to know where everything fits, you know. cushion looking chairs. So this part won't be kind of rounded slightly. Also, I really wanted to finish this background today, but I don't know if I'll be able to because it's turning out very full of details. But I'll do my best. Just because today is the 25th and it's exactly 1 month before Christmas. So for you guys to be able to get it this month, your own characters, and for me to be able to deliver it before Christmas. I think it will work out. Let me show you guys the special thing I'm actually preparing for this year's sale too. I started making the backgrounds for Christmas sale in 2023, and in that year you guys really enjoyed the background, and so on Krita, don't do that. And so I decided to make a resale of this background that I made in 2023. At the same time I'm making this year's sale, so there will be two options of backgrounds for you guys to choose, but the resale is a very limited edition, so yeah, it will only have 6 slots, and that's the background. And there's actually 2 poses available, this one and this one. This one I made with me and my wife, so we are exchanging gifts in this cozy fireplace. And this one is, come on, and this one is the other pose, also exchanging gifts. You can choose, and this price is very special because usually this sale is like a drawing with a background, a full drawing with a background, including a background, will be normally $95, but in the sale I do it for $75. But since this is a resale from 2023, this background here will be $50. So very good price for 2 characters in a full background and a full drawing of 2 characters. So if you wanna, check it out. I still I still didn't launch this one yet because I wanna launch it together with the new background. But I just wanted to give you guys a little spoiler of what's going on and what I'm planning for this month. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, that's it. But I'm very excited with this sale, and I think this background I'm making, it will look very cute in the end. So on top of the resale, I will be also launching a new background, brand new background, which is the one I'm making right now. So hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, can't wait to see what characters y'all will want me to draw for you. And I always love seeing your ideas. It's always cool. Show it again. This is the background of the resale, and this one on one of the poses, and this is another pose, me and my wife, but it can be any character you want. And yeah, and the price is very special since it's a resale. And this one will be the new background with a lot of little elements and new things in it. And it will also be for you guys to include your own characters, your favorite characters, or your own OCs. And yeah, and it's 2 characters included, so it's a pretty good deal actually. So hope you guys enjoy it, and can't wait to see what you want me to draw. Anyway, I'm also excited to try this those new features I figured out about Krita today, because that was a very cool surprise. Was not expecting to find such handy tools. And yeah, I mean, I think that will make my life very much easier, in especially coloring. That tool of filling the shape. That really is handy. I'm trying to draw on top of the sketch, but the sketch is very rough. But I want to make the perspective accurate, so I'm just being careful with the line art. This part can be a little this direction. I want it to be rounded. That makes sense. Cutesy, thank you. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying it. I really love this time of the year because I get to draw very cute stuff for Christmas, and yeah, it's just fun, you know. And the background I used for the thumbnail of this stream is actually this drawing of me and my wife. And I really like this one. I think it looks very cute. So stay tuned, because soon I'll be releasing the resale and also this year's sale. And I think both will look very cute. hang on, you guys. I'll be right back. We'll be right back. I'm helping my wife with something real quick, so just hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was helping my wife. She's learning how to edit videos. So I was explaining something real quick to her. But let's keep going. as I was saying, this one is the background of this Christmas sale of this year. Every year I make a new background for making a sale. So it's a background, and I make a very special price. It's a full drawing of 2 characters with a background for the price of a full drawing with only 2 characters without a background. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Oh, cool. Yeah, I am very excited about it, and also my wife is getting good at editing videos. So I'm always near to help her when she has some questions about technical stuff and all. And yeah, so right now I'm kind of cleaning up the sketch, but it's still not the final line art, just because I'm still figuring out the perspective. Hi Luna, how the streams been going? They're going good, actually. I think the connection issues are better. Yesterday I streamed and I didn't had any issues, so I think it got better. But I am gonna get a new how do you say that? It's a new internet provider, just because these streams are very important right now for me. It's my main job, so I cannot afford to have them falling out all the time. And so, but I still hadn't installed it yet. They're gonna come on Thursday, I think, and yeah, hopefully it will get even better from then on. Heck yeah, yeah. And I'm really enjoying making the streams. I am very happy with the interactions I've been making so far. So thank you for hanging out with me when I'm streaming, because it really makes a difference. And yeah, and I'm very excited to see how this background here will look in the end. Also, I found out some cool new features, not new, but like new to me, features on and tools on Krita. So I'm trying them out today, and yeah, I found out that you can actually record a time lapse of your drawings, like you can on Procreate. You can do it on Krita too, and I had no idea. I had no idea that was possible on Krita, and now I'm gonna be able to post the time lapses of my drawings I've been making on Krita online. So that was a very happy surprise. And yeah, and I mean the drawings I already made, I think they were not actually definitely not recorded, but like from now on I will be able to share them, and that's something very cool that I found out today. And yeah, and I'm also excited for the Christmas sale. It's always a fun time to see your characters in a cozy, cute background. I always try to bring a cozy vibe to it. And yeah, this one is a couple of characters making Christmas cookies, and I will be adding lots of Christmassy elements. And I'm making the background full behind them because I want to make them in a separate layer. And yeah, nice, time lapses are handy. They are, they really are. Hopefully recording them doesn't slow down the computer too badly. Yeah, that's what I'm testing right now. It's recording right here, but I did put in a very smaller quality, since this drawing here is very big. I made a very big canvas, and come on, I didn't want it to do that. Wait, let me see how I do that. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. I'm actually testing it out, and so far nothing crashed. And so it looks good. But yeah, let's see. I put it in a quarter of the quality because this canvas is like 7,000 by 5,000, or vice versa. I don't remember, but like it's a very big canvas because I really wanted to make the best quality possible for this drawing. And yeah, so let's see how it's gonna look when it's done, the time lapse, I mean. And but I also put the directory in a place that has memory, like a lot of memory, so I hope it doesn't take too much memory too. But that's I gotta test this out to figure out the best settings. But I think it's gonna work fine. Also, I can export it and then delete the one saved on Krita, which is something very handy. Big canvas, yeah, it is. Very, very big. I think it's the biggest I ever done, actually. To make canvases like tops like 2,000 by 2,000. But recently I found out that for printing it's better to make at least 5,000. So I'm making them now. I'm like taking advantage of making it on my computer, because on my iPad that would be absolutely impossible. But on the computer that's another thing. So I think it's gonna be fine. But yeah, it's very big. Kinda nervous to work on such a big canvas, but I think it's gonna be fine. I hope so. I mean, it's gonna be fine. I say it's gonna be fine as I draw this first sketch and it's already 1 gigabyte, but anyway. But I think it is gonna be fine. Yeah. Also, I'm being very mindful of the perspective here. Really wanted to make it look accurate. I think this chair should be taller to fit the other one. Maybe I should duplicate that one, actually. I don't know. Maybe. But then maybe it won't look as organic. I don't know. I don't like duplicating many elements in my drawings because I think it makes it lose the organic feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, let's keep going. I think, okay, let's see, what's this? I have 2-point perspective here. So sometimes it's kind of confusing, but I think this is the line I should be following. Oops. I once rendered out a 3D scene at, oh man, 19,200 by 10,000. Whoa. So like 100 HD images in one, mostly as a test to see if it crashed, and yeah, some software doesn't handle images that big. That's insanely big. Like, whoa. I'm actually learning 3D now. I have an online course of Blender. I never touched until now, but like I'm starting to learn it, and it actually, it's easier than I thought, but it's also complicated because it has so many tools. But it's interesting, and I'm excited to learn more actually, and try out new things and try to sculpt in 3D. I don't know how that will be, but like I'm still very in the beginning of the tools, so I have a bunch of post-its with shortcuts and stuff so I don't forget it, because it's so many shortcuts to remember, and at least I'm making it like very, very often. I forget easily, so I made a bunch of notes just so when I come back into the course, I know what I did before. But today I made a bunch of cute little house shapes, which is very fun. I think I'm having fun learning this. And it's something I really wanted to learn for a long time, but I never actually stopped to do it. And also I was kind of short on time. But now I have a little bit more extra time, so I'm trying to put it in my routine. But man, 19,000 by 10,000, it's a huge canvas. I can't even imagine. I mean, 7,000 is also huge, but like 10,000, 19,000, like it's insane. Right, let's keep going. Let's see how it's looking so far. Alright, I think I'm gonna make this layer a little bit with less opacity. Just because I think it's too much in my face. Hello, how's it going? Hey, welcome. I'm doing good. How are you? And I think it's gonna look very, very cute. That's awesome. 3D software can be daunting, but there's a lot you can do with it, and lots of different directions you can go with it. Yeah, I'm figuring out what my computer can handle too with 3D. Still have no idea how it will handle the rendering part. What are you drawing today? I'm drawing the Christmas background for my Christmas sale I make every year. And I was just saying that this year we have a new perk. Since you guys liked so much of my first background I made back in 2023, I'm making a resale of that background to this year. So on top of this background I'm making right now, which is the new one, I'll be making a resale of the last background, which is this one, and for a very special price, but also very limited slots. So yeah, and there's actually two poses for this one. There's this one, you can put your characters here, and this one, this is me and my wife. And you can also get your characters in this pose here. And yeah, and I still haven't launched it. I will launch it with this background I'm drawing right now. So that's the deal. And I think it's a pretty good deal because the price I usually make these sales are like a normal price for a background, a full drawing with a background and 2 characters. I usually charge 95, but the sale I usually make 75, and it's two characters included and full drawing with a background. And this resale is gonna be even cheaper because since it's from past years, I decided to make a little treat for you guys, and yeah, I think it's gonna be very nice actually. And so today I'm drawing this year's cell background, and this theme was actually a suggestion from a follower yesterday, and she suggested me to draw the characters making Christmas cookies, and I really loved this idea, so I brainstormed this this sketch here, and now I'm just cleaning it up and roughly cleaning it up, making it fit the perspective, and yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I think this one will look very, very cute actually. I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. I'm always excited to see how my drawings will turn out because I never know for sure how they're gonna look in the end. But I always do my best. Cute, thank you. Today I'm in a very good mood. I don't know what it is. I just am. So I was excited to draw today too. Also finding out new Krita tools really made me want to draw. Also, I'm trying to make the streams a little earlier, so today I started. At least here was 5 p.m. It was usually starting a little later. That one was already done. Yeah! Oh, it's this line that is bothering me. Okay. This one wasn't in perspective, that's why it was looking weird. Okay, now it makes sense. Also, this is supposed to be a cushion. think that's it, maybe. Maybe this should be a little higher too. I don't know. Still figuring out the overall shape of the elements in this drawing. I think this should be a little higher. Yeah, I think that's gonna look a little better. Now let's just fix the gaps. Here. And hello, welcome back. Hey guys, this is the person who suggested the drawing I'm making, the theme, making cookies. So credits to her about the idea. Thank you, because I really like that theme. I think it's gonna look very cute. Okay, I think this chair's kind of, the lines are kind of too thick. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. MG, gonna make me shy. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I really do. I think it's a very good idea, actually. Alright. Now this part here. I think this is kind of too big, actually, in perspective. Maybe it should be a little less. Are those perspective lights on the cursor? That's so cool. It is. Is it turning? How is it turning out? It's like that so far. Let me show you the sketch, because I think that's a better view of the overall idea. Oops. Here. This is the sketch, and then I'm just adding the perspective lines just to make sure it looks accurate. This table is not on perspective at all, but anyway. So this is the sketch so far, what we have so far. And yeah, they are actually perspective lines in the cursor. I actually learned that yesterday when I was looking out ways of adding perspective on Krita, and there was actually a very helpful video that helped me out with that. And it's really handy. It's really handy. I'm really enjoying this tool so far. It's very helpful. Krita has a lot of things that I didn't know, and they are, I mean, really helpful, and I had no idea. Like today I found out that you can record the drawings, like a time lapse, and I just found out that, and I'm mind blown by it. Also, there's this tool here called Shape Fill, that you can fill out a shape and color it, like, let's say, make a layer below the line art, and then you can color it like this, and it's just like so handy. And I had no idea they had this tool on Krita. I only had seen this tool like the way it is here. I had only seen on Callipeg actually, and not in another software like at all. So it was very, very awesome to find out that. Oh, so cute. It's gonna look so good. Thank you. I think so too. I think I'm gonna be proud of this one, actually. This one can be a little bit more inwards. Right, and then this part here. Just leave it like that for now. I'll be coming back and cleaning up better, so let's just keep going, because this is a big, big, big drawing. I'm gonna make the lines thicker. But the cursor liner, the cursor perspective lines, really helpful. Really, really helpful. And I'm listening to some Chaperone today. You guys can't listen to it, but I am. Just cause unfortunately I cannot stream my liked songs. I tried once, but I got a copyright notice, so it's best not to. Apple, yeah, she's so good. I love her songs. Pretty much know all of them by now. Almost all of them. I don't think it's all of them, but like definitely almost all of them. Like that. It's two behind actually. Let's think through. What's looking weird about this one? We should make... Maybe it's the... I think maybe this one should be a little bit inwards. I'm a big fan. Me too. Fã da Chaperone. Huh? My wife being silly. She's exciting about her editing. Getting good at it. Really. It's nice to see someone learn something new. Okay, I feel like this have indication of another chair leg here. Maybe like this. I don't know. Maybe like this, maybe like here. I don't know. Confusing. Clapping she was. She was clapping at her own abilities. Just proud of her editing, and she should be, because editing videos is not a simple task, especially if it's a long video. I mean, with the apps nowadays, it's a little simpler, but still takes some learning. And she's learning like Premiere Pro, so it's a learning curve, definitely. Seems like a fun person to be around. She's actually a very, very fun person to be around. That's why I married her. This one should be a little bit... Alright. Now let's move on to this chair here. I think the lines are getting thinner and thinner. Should be paying attention to that. Excellent point, in fact. Good job. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let me think. Something's weird about this one. Okay. I think this one should be like this far. Or maybe this far. Let's test it out. Perspective. Why so hard? Why so complicated? Okay, let's make that the same height as this one. You guys have a great time. Thank you. We do. Okay, let's see. I think this can be this part is supposed to be a little bit smaller. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now let's make this All right, let me bring it over here. And my dog being cute. All right, next leg. I don't know how you guys call it in English actually. If there's another name for the chair's legs. I'm actually okay. I think it's taking shape actually. Maybe perspective. Hard. Very hard. But I'm really enjoying this perspective tool actually. I never worked with many perspective tools before. I used to just vibe. But I know it's important, and I mean I worked with some perspective grids before, but none of them had these perspective lines that follow the cursor, you know. Which is something very handy actually. They can check if everything is in the line. It should be all that, like this one here, a little bit higher to fit the perspective of this line. Just gonna follow that, mark it down here, fix it. Here should be like that's covering, so okay. Now next, I think I was talking to fart from the mic again. Probably. I start leaning towards the screen and then miss the microphone. Okay. All right. Looking like a chair. Maybe this one's kind of too outy. And now we fix this part. Alright. And I just realized I'm gonna draw more chairs on this side. So we're gonna kind of cover this whole bit I just draw. Anyway,